ready now.
Now you can clip that out?
That's my intro.
All right,
we're back. We're gonna do it.
We're gonna finish this.
We've been doing this in one long play
Yeah,
session.
it's true. We've been sitting this whole time.
Yeah, it's
hurting my butt.
Yeah.
It's worth it, though.
It is worth it. We just got to figure out.
So it must be out here.
Okay, if you say so.
It's gotta be. Because the map marker was kind of out here.
Okay.
And I'm not above looking it up if it ends up taking me more than a couple minutes to find it either.
Okay.
People come here for many reasons. They want to ask me questions about the future. I can see the future. So it is the past that interests me.
Who the fuck is talking right
You want to
now?
find my house. You must answer the questions
I don't know.
I ask of you.
Something bad.
Not necessarily.
Okay, lady.
Do you feel victory when your words cause pain?
Have you seen anything good in this game yet, Pat?
Is betrayal caused by inequality or injustice?
We're not answering these, are we?
Nope.
Does death bring peace or suffering?
There's nothing to click on, though, and it just teleports me automatically.
Death brings peace, dying brings suffering.
Over notoriety.
These are pretty cool questions.
Yeah, okay, so we got a crazy woman up here.
When you close your eyes, whose voice do you hear?
I like that question.
Speaking in fortune cookies.
Do you admire these for their bravery?
This is kind of Blair Witchy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's very Blair Witchy.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say that she's a witch. Right? That's what
Yeah.
she
It
sounds like.
seems
Beautiful
fairly
woman
evident.
sat by a river. A witch approached and told the woman she was to have a child. The woman began to cry with joy, but the joy turned to fear, and she could not stop crying. Fear turned to sadness. The woman continued to cry. She cried for months, hardly sleeping, until the child was born. But the crying had aged the woman, and she was no longer beautiful. When he was old enough, her son climbed the mountain to find the home of the witch. He asked her if she could make his mother beautiful again. The witch asked the boy many questions. After hearing the answers, the witch told the boy she had lied to the mother about her child. The boy disappeared, and the mother was beautiful again.
Whoa, what the
Wow,
fuck?
that's awesome.
What the hell? Okay.
Wow.
That's actually a really good story.
That is a good story.
Just try to get along. Stop living in your head. Do something real.
Kid's a good writer.
That's what
Yeah,
you
kid's a
want.
great lighter.
He's a great lighter.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
He's a writer.
Okay, this is actually here. Ethan, honey, I'm sorry I yelled at you. I want you to keep this note and read it every time I lose my temper. I don't mean it, and I know I got a snake's tongue. You're my little guy, my precious bean. You got to pull your head out of them clouds, okay?
Oh, she does really love him.
Oh, there's no like skull on it and stuff though.
No, I thought there was.
Well, there might have been. Like.
No, before there was. I mean now.
No, I mean, yeah, there might have been at one
So
time.
now,
There
now
isn't
we have
now.
a witch in the woods.
Yep.
Well, again though, that's one of the things that seems like maybe he made that up for the story.
Maybe.
And he had a tent up here that he hid in.
Right.
And yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I think the ending's going to be interesting though because he said something about stories.
Yeah.
Oh shit, this is the wrong way. Is it?
I don't know where the fuck you're going.
Nope, it's not the wrong way.
There was
Well,
an indication that stories were coming from the river when we looked at the map.
well, it pointed out like the dam and the river and the bridge.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
it said the word that like best represented like the puzzle of that area.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like the theme.
How do I get out of here? I don't know.
I guess it probably wouldn't let you fall off, would it?
No, if I've seen him try and take
Yeah.
try and take
No,
steps.
it doesn't.
before
It
they
doesn't let you fall.
May you go down a cliff, but then he doesn't.
Well, that saves time.
So what now?
Well, now we know why the elevator exists.
Oh, right.
Why?
Because
So,
then,
basically
when you get
the-
to the end, if you haven't seen certain stories,
Okay.
Yeah.
it's a fast sort of way to get between the areas without having to go through the mine again.
Yep.
Which, as slow as this elevator is,
Much faster than the mine.
at least it's up here.
Yeah, that's true.
When we left it, it was down there.
That's true. You gotta hit it again.
Why? Why do I have to hit it twice?
I don't know, man.
Why was it down there when we came back to it?
Well, we rode it down to go across the river.
Oh. Okay.
I hope that was it. It probably was.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be. What?
I'm just hoping that's what it is.
Keep my APMs up.
I don't know, man.
Keep my APM.
I have to be honest with you. I don't see any reason to discount the possibility of the astronaut
See
in
what I
the
was doing
woods
there?
or
I was
the
throwing
witch. But still hold on to the crazy squid under the cave.
Sure.
Yeah,
Shit.
you want that one to be real?
I don't want it to be real, but I think that it's all real. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. The space one is the one that makes that hard for me to reconcile.
I get that.
I don't know, man.
I mean, I love the space one.
It makes perfect
but-
sense
yeah.
to me, though, in terms of alien tentacled monsters from outer space taking
but the
taking
thing-
up residence
the thing that
in
Love-
New England town.
The thing that Lovecraftian stuff is at odds with is that there's never not never, but it's the technology is very alien, and it's not like Close Encounters of the Third Kind alien.
Sure, but this isn't exactly Lovecraft. This is something new.
Yeah,
if they
true.
really want to please me, they will do something different other than just.
Well, right, but I guess what I'm saying is
a
the
Lovecraft
tone
thing.
of that space pod is so in contrast, is like in such sharp contrast to the rest of the environment that's why it's hard for me to like put that with the other stuff as being potentially real. The tentacled monster thing is like kind of fits, and as does the
Yeah, it's part of the overarching story. I personally think that the space thing and the witch thing are both just manifestations of something that he wrote.
Mm-hmm. Well, and the thing about the space thing in particular is that right next to it in the little treehouse that you're in, that thing, there's a book that has that pod on it.
Right. Which
leads me to believe like he was reading that book, he thought it was cool, and then was inspired by that book to write a story.
Have we been here before?
Yeah,
This is the spot where we go to like try and finish.
All right.
Okay. Are you controlling that?
Nope.
Okay.
What is that?
Well, that was the space thing.
Oh, that's us, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Christ, Ethan, you're in here again. You missed dinner. Mom and Dad are pissed. They've been looking all over the place.
Get out of here, Travis. Leave me alone.
Weird.
Hey, Ma, he's in here.
We're Ethan right now.
Yeah. I'm not controlling anything.
Right.
Be careful with that lamp. Damn, what the hell's wrong with your kid? Painting on walls, writing his stories. I mean, what the fuck?
Ethan. You missed dinner.
I'm sorry. I've been working on a story all day. How long have I been out
The
here?
Adventures of Paul Prospero, supernatural detective. Where do you get this stuff? Pop, would you get Travis out of here, please?
He draws pictures on walls. What the hell is that?
Chad, shut up.
You got yourself a faggot for a Sunday.
Jesus. What a dick.
Come on. Faggot! Ethan, you're a fucking faggot!
Wow. What the fuck? Oh shit! Oh god! Oh my god!
The smoke is toxic! Oh God! What do we do?
Oh shit, man!
There's got to be a way out of here. What was behind you?
I don't think there is a way out of here.
No.
I think this is it.
Oh man.
I think that was the story he was working on.
Whoa.
I am straight up in awe.
But I don't know if I created you. I can't go yet. finish my story about you. I wrote stories about everyone.
I know you did. But my story's done. And it's a fine story.
I can let go?
You can let go.
What happens then?
Another story, kid. What else?
Patrick, this is easily one of the best video game experiences I've ever had in my life.
Really?
I
This
agree.
This is amazing. Oh my God, look at this.
It's pretty cool looking.
Wow.
I mean, I guess my issue is that if the implication is that all of it was not real,
Yeah, none of it.
and he made up all of it, I hate that.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
I really don't like that.
I'm good with it. No, I'm good with it because, in my mind, he needed Prospero to help him let go, to help him die.
I guess.
He to help him cross over to the other side.
Sure.
He needed it because, he's just a kid, and I mean, what a powerful, imagination he had. Obviously,
Sure.
I don't know. So, I've always been fascinated by this concept. Anybody who's listening to this may or may not know about this, but they say that, the whole concept of your life flashing before your eyes.
Yeah.
We've all heard that, like right before you die.
Yeah.
When you dream, you know how you can dream and you can feel as though so much time has passed. Well, what they say that is that your brain, the way it works when you're inside your own head, time doesn't matter. It has you move throughout time in a way that you deem fit subconsciously. I mean, it's your brain deciding what time moves at. And so when your quote-unquote life flashes before your eyes, perhaps it's just your brain's response to dying and needing to continue living. And so, one of the questions that we talked about in one of my philosophy classes was whether or not you right now could simply just be reliving your life the instant before you die.
Right.
And every person that you know is simply a manifestation of your subconscious remembering what happened and what they were like and all that stuff. And so, in my mind, this game is a take on that, where in those last moments before he dies, it's his brain's way of finding a way to accept what's happening to him.
Yeah.
And realize that, reality is what it is.
Yeah. I get.
I think it certainly could be that.
Yeah.
I think it also could certainly be real.
I mean, the struggle that I have is mostly that they build up this concept of, well, I don't know. I would have to think about it, I think, a lot, because they talk about...
There's a lot to think about.
Certain things about it don't make sense if it isn't real.
I guess that's what I'm getting at, is like... But he talks a lot about the sleeper in the story, and I wonder if...
I think he's the sleeper.
Right, and he's trying to keep the sleeper from waking up the whole story.
Which is what I was saying.
Well, right, but what that means is that
not
he's
Prospero,
trying...
but the kid.
But the kid is trying to die, basically.
Prospero...
Which I guess is interesting.
Prospero was evidently a part of himself.
Right, exactly. Prospero was a creation of him. Prospero's mission was to find Ethan.
Yeah.
Right.
And
they're both the sleeper.
Well, I don't know. Yes, Prospero is an arm of the sleeper. He
Because
is
he created
an appendage
it, the
of the
kid
sleeper. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's the part of the sleeper. He's part of Ethan that's trying to come to terms with what's going on to him. Him. And so none of it. I don't think any of it is real. I think it's all just him.
Points to me. It points to it not being real. I mean, it is interesting, like the.
Well, it's interesting because his family members, his fictional creations in his head of his family members, were being infected and attacked by his subconscious.
Yeah.
That is trying to wake up, that is trying to die. right? And so, like, all of his family members, they're kind of trying to do the right thing, sort of. They're trying to progress him into real life. They're trying to wake him up.
Right.
But, like, you know, the dad who loved him, who's a coward, right? They talk about that.
Right.
Like, he was unable to let
Gotcha,
go.
yeah,
He
he
was
couldn't
unable
deal with
to...
letting go of
letting go of his son.
Yeah.
In his son's mind. And so, like... they're trying to wake him up because that's what the subconscious wants, and Prospero's just trying to figure out what's going on, and he ends up figuring out what's going on, and then Ethan wakes up because Prospero's the heroic figure.
It doesn't make sense though why some family members would be trying to kill the kid though.
Well, but they're trying to kill the kid because they know what's best for their
killing the kid wakes them up.
Yeah.
Killing the kid wakes up the sleeper, and he's
See,
the sleeper.
I don't buy that. I don't buy that.
All right.
I think that...
But I guess...
I think that the point of this story, at least as I see it, is that it's meant to be ambiguous.
Well, sure.
It's entirely fair.
It could be real. It might not be. It doesn't really matter.
I mean, either the bulk of the game is real, or that last sequence is not real. Because otherwise there would be no reason for his whole family to be there, and for them to, like... for the house to then get set on fire, for them to all try to put it out, because he talked about burning that room all through that story. So like, and he drew on the walls the people that were there in the story that were suffering.
Right.
Whatever your interpretation, what a fucking incredible story.
It's a cool game.
It
yeah.
was.
I mean, I get why you might be a little upset with the ending, Pat. I get it.
It's just because it's a very common trope. Like anytime you see,
but it's done in such a amazing, unique way, right? I mean,
not unique, but interesting.
Okay.
I mean, the thing is, in all stories where there is weird supernatural stuff going on, I always ask myself the question, is any of this real, or is this all in the character's head?
Right.
And like, whenever the answer is that it's all in the character's head, I guess my issue, and they don't really do this here, but my issue with that concept in general is if it's all in the character's head, it's a way for there to be plot holes in the part that's all in the character's head.
Okay.
Because then you can just say, well, it was all in his head. So the reason this wasn't explained is because he was crazy, and he was all going through his head. But they don't really do that here. There's not like plot holes in.
There's no lazy writing whatsoever.
Part. The other part is I just really like supernatural horror.
That's fair. No, I get it.
When you get to the part where it's like, nope, it's not supernatural after all. That's why I'm terrified of watching True Detective, because I know that it's not supernatural.
Okay.
But there's elements that make it seem like it is earlier on. But either way, it's a beautiful game. And it's a very well-told story, very, very well written, and lots of really cool mechanics to it, too. So I liked the game either way. It certainly isn't ruined for me.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it would have been worse if it had just been at the end that, like, Prospero's the sleeper, or you find Ethan dead, and then it's like, well, I guess that's the end of this.
Right.
So I'm glad that there was some kind of resolution beyond that.
And it's the second game we've ever finished on our show.
It is, yeah.
Thanks for being here for us, Glenn, with us.
Hey, you're welcome anytime.
Thanks for watching us play through this game. We'll probably have put this up over the course of a couple weeks. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.